So I hope y'all are doing well. Today I am making this live stream to talk about something very important. One second, I need to fill up my water because I need water. Because this is okay. Enough stuff. So today I want to talk to y'all about them, and it's a tough topic to talk about because I mean, yeah, I know a lot about it. You know, I go through a lot of stuff. Obviously, people go through way worse than I do. I'm not saying that I go through the worst of the worst. Like, I would never say that. But what I'm trying to say is I want to talk about mental health. But mental health is a big, broad, it's a broad thing. What am I talking about? Mental health could be anything. It could be anything, really. And you're right. That's why I'm going to be more specific. I mean more towards the depression and unaliving kind of side of this. And I'm talking about it because I'm gonna be honest with y'all about my side. So when I was a kid, about 6, I started going downhill. When I was 6. And I mean even earlier than that too, but it really hit me when I was 6. I remember that I wouldn't do things and cooperate, and I'd shut down a lot. And back then, my parents didn't believe me. They thought I was joking, or there was a phase. And then as I went into middle school, it got worse. Then the whole thing happened between, you know what happened. Then when I came back, it was still not better. And finally, when I reached high school, they were like, okay, we're gonna do something. So for a year, I went to see someone, and I think that was 22 to 23, no, 23 to 24, or no, 22 to 23. So I think it was like transitioning into my high school years. And I did for a year. I was finally getting better. And then things happened and I got pulled out of therapy. And then it got worse and worse. And last year, it was terrible. And I mean, from the beginning too, from January, it was terrible. And then July, that's when it got terribly worse. And July is supposed to be a good month for me because July is my birth month. It was terrible. It was terrible, terrible, terrible. Because that's when I started to let myself try to date. Okay? Because I was doing okay, let me tell you. In January, I was terribly, but then it started getting better towards May and June, it was starting to get better. So in July, I said, I'm gonna try it. One after the next, after the next. Now we're in October, right? First two were in July. It's devastated. Then the other one lasted for 2 months almost. And it ended up bad. And it tore me down. And then I decided to try it again in November. This isn't about my dating life. This is about my life. But what I'm trying to say is, I know that I might not go through everything that you guys go through. I know there are people out there, who go through worse than I'm going through. And I'm not trying to say I'm Mr. Know-It-All, because I don't know it all. But I've been through it mentally. And you guys are important to me. And I need y'all to know I might joke around. I might be funny at times. But seriously, you guys matter so much to me. Like, so much. And I know that what goes on in your brain isn't always noticed by people. No one takes you seriously. It happened to me. No one takes me seriously. No one thinks it's a problem. Not even my parents think it's a problem. They didn't want to take me to therapy after whatever happened. And I refused to do medication after what happened the first time I took medication. And I understand how it is. But I need y'all to know, you all are worth so much. I don't care if I don't know you that well. I don't care if I've known you for years. You matter. You matter. And your mental health matters to me too. And I want y'all to know, you guys can always talk about it if you want to talk about it. You don't have to talk about it, obviously. But if you need to talk about it, or you want to talk about it, I'm always here. Because no matter what happens, I'm here for you guys. And after everything that happened today, it really made me realize that I don't talk about it enough with y'all. But you guys matter. And I know I don't show it the best, but you all are welcome to talk if you need to. And if people make fun of you for it, they will be banned. Okay? Because you guys should always open up as much or as low as you need to or want to. Because you guys matter. Your guys' mental health matters to me, if no one else. And I don't care what kind of day I'm having. I lost my train of thought. Let me just step back a bit. But yeah, if y'all need anything, please let me know. Okay, because I've been through it. Okay, I have, and if you guys need something, you guys can talk to me. If you don't want to talk about it, I ain't trying to make you talk about it. I'm not here to tell y'all, hey, open up now. But I'm trying to let you all know that I care about y'all. And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. particularly one person, but also you guys. And I need y'all to know that y'all matter to me. If no one else cares, I care. If no one else is gonna listen to you, I'll listen to you. Okay? Because I don't want anything to happen to any of you guys. And I know that sometimes you just need someone who's gonna listen. And I will listen. I'm sorry that I'm not showing my face. The reason I'm not showing my face is because I was literally crying. But I don't want to. I'm not gonna talk to y'all about why, because I can't. But yeah, I just wanted y'all to know that. And I know that it's tough. I know it's rough. And I know that, sometimes it feels like there's nothing else that you can do. Because I've been there before. I mean, I was literally at the point where I was, but I didn't. So I know how it feels. I might not have gone through everything you guys have gone through. I probably went through nothing compared to what you guys went through, but I've been through it too. It's not that bad, but at school I was wearing a tail and people call me for it, and who cares, right? Well, a little later I was wearing I don't know how to pronounce that word, and someone broke it, and that took me hours to make, so I was frustrated. I get how that feels. I mean, not exactly that, but I'm glad you feel like you can open up. Hi, hello, how you doing? You don't gotta show your face if you don't want to. If you don't want to, I'll respect that. After all, it's your choice. Right now, I'm in a trio, and they don't talk to me. Forget that I exist and other things, so I have mental health issues. Listen. You guys, like, I know how that feels. Okay. I had my best friend for such a long time, and he had to move. And he never talked to me ever since. He moved on with his life. I don't even know how he's doing. He doesn't even care how I'm doing. And it happened with many people. That's just my best friend. But I've had friends after friends after friends after friends after friends do that to me constantly throughout my entire life. Like, people pretty much I exist to nobody. So I understand how it feels. I really do. I think the bullying and the making fun of and the name calling is one of the biggest reasons why, I went into my depression. And apparently it was so bad as a kid that I even started at such a young age. It's worse and worse. Dang, bro, that must be hard. I mean, at this point, I'm just used to it. It's why when people compliment me or when people give me, nice things, I always say it's not true, because in my head, my brain is just programmed to do that. Okay, so I was making other stuff. I wore something else similar to that, and they tore it to shreds, and in that moment I wanted to punch them, but I knew I would get in trouble, so I started not to wear stuff like that anymore. So now I feel like now I just kind of keep stuff to myself. I get that. I do. I mean, not that exact thing, but I used to be very open to people, and I used to talk to people about how I feel in my head and everything. But as it escalated, I didn't actually talk to anyone. And then when I got into therapy, I actually started opening up. But then after that, I started to close off again, and that's why I don't want to go back to therapy now. And now I don't want to go back to therapy because now I don't want to open up to anybody anymore. I don't even open up to my friends. I lie to my friends, telling them like, "Yeah, I'm not okay, but it's only because of such and such." I don't even tell them because who knows? Maybe if I tell them, they'll leave too. It's a horrible way of thinking, but it's how my brain is operating to things. You want to know what I do to the bullying? I know what you're gonna say, but go ahead, say it. Just say it. You exist in my heart. Don't forget that someone always thinks about you in times. Well, that's the thing. They might think about me. Do they care? No. And you guys might say you care, but that's because I haven't even told y'all half of the trauma I've been through. And I won't tell y'all most of the trauma that I've been through. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. I just push out this. I don't even know why that was there. Sorry about that. We don't always have to resort in violence. No. Violence isn't the answer, guys. Trust me, even if it seems like it, it is not the answer. You do not need to resort to violence. I mean, okay, 99.99999% of the time you don't need to resort to violence. Sometimes you do. But most of the time, you don't. Stop what? Plus, you'll get into more trouble than the bully. Again, depends. Because there are times when you actually do need to. Like when they put their hands on you. Then you need to. Whether you have more trouble or not, you need to. Don't let no bully walk all over you. Trust me. I never got in trouble for it, but I had my fair share of experiences. You get bullied in school, and if you fight back, they get mad, bro. You better start hitting you first, then you can defend yourself. But that's the thing. When you're at school, morals aren't there. Unfortunately, you can defend yourself, and they'll be like, "What are you doing? You can't do that." BS, bro. But thankfully, I've never had to do anything at school, so I was good. Not gonna lie, they protect bullying more than defending. Exactly. Like, if you go up and you say someone's bullying you, and they're like, "Do you have proof of this?" But you defend yourself one time, and you suddenly get suspended for weeks. bag of chips? No. It is not a bag of chips. But they are cold. Really cold. Well, I guess it makes sense when it's in my pantry. No, they're not chips, bro. Give me one. They're not chips, bro. I just told y'all. Not chips, bro. No, yeah. I mean, I told you it's not chips. Anyways, back to the subject. What is then? What's this fruit snacks? Anyways, back to the topic. I wanted to say that, you know, we all go through stuff in life and all get made fun of. And I know it's not easy sometimes, but this is a safe. Sorry guys, I'm shivering for some reason. I don't know why I'm so cold right now. Sorry. I know it's not always easy, but if you need to open up, you can open up here. This is a safe place. And I know that sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but it is a safe place. And you guys can always open up if you need anything at all. Alright. But again, I don't have a, you know, I don't go through like half the things you guys go through. Half the things some of you guys go through. But I want y'all to know if you need something, I'm always here and I will always listen, no matter what. Anyways, I'm not gonna take up too much of you guys' time, so I'm gonna head out with this, but I just wanted to let y'all know that you guys matter to me, and your mental health also matters to me. And if you need anything at all, you can always talk to me. And I know sometimes I'm not the best at showing it, but I am truly here for all of you guys. So, yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna go. If I have to do some stuff and then go to sleep, but guys, this isn't funny right now, bruh. You're not surviving? What do you mean, bruh? What do you mean, bruh? What do you mean? Hello? What do you mean, bro? Bro? Also, Marco, when you said people were bullying you, was it verbally bullying or mentally? Huh? Bro, what do you mean? Cheesecake, bro, what do you mean, bro? You're actually starting to freak me out, bro. What do you mean, bro? I'm back, welcome back. Bro, what do you mean, bro? What do you mean, bro? Nah, they all... Bruh. Cheesecake, bro, what do you mean, bro? Am I ever gonna get an answer? You know, it's trying to freak me out. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Yeah, that's why I said it's complicated. I'm sorry, guys. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I have to go deal with something, so I'm gonna have to. Amy's just nice knowing you. You're like a mini therapist that also needs a therapist. Hey, I'm just trying to be here for any of y'all that you need anything, cause I know how, I know how it is. And I know it's not easy, so I wanna be here for y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. But I will see you guys tomorrow. And then yeah. So thank y'all for watching. Appreciate it. And yeah, I'm gonna go deal with this. So goodbye, y'all. Peace out, like I always say. peas and green apples.